All right, next video here. Let's take an example now of a probability distribution. And here we have one here. This is our probability distribution. It is, again, if we look at our definition, it's a measure of the probabilities of different outcomes. All right. These are the different outcomes here. Okay. Now, in our previous video, we talked about outcomes being the number of heads rolled, from rolling the number of heads flipped by flipping a coin. We don't have a story for this one here, so we're just going to look at the maths. But it could be the number of times you flip a coin and land on, heads or tails. But in this case, then it would be flipping a coin not 3 times, but 6 times. So we could kind of use that as an example. But let's go ahead and read the question here. So consider the probability distribution here. What is the probability? So we're looking at part A now. What is the probability that our variable, or what is the probability of the variable being a 3? Okay, the variable being a 3. And we have the answer. We go to 3 and we just read the probability because these are all probabilities. So our answer equals 0.1. Okay, next one. What's the probability that our variable would be less than 3? So 1 and 2 are less than 3. The probability of 1 is 0.2. The probability of 2 is 0.3. So this would be equal to the probability, right, of 0. Would be equal to 0.2 plus 0.3, which would be 0.5. Because this is the probability of less than 3, right? It's the 1 and the 2. So we add our probabilities together. What about the probability of our variable being, this is a bit weird one, equal to or less than 3, and equal to and greater than 3, and equal to and less than 5. So basically in between, but including 3 and 5. I'm going to highlight what that would be on our table. It would be this. So in between 3 and 5, made a mistake. There we go. In between 3 and 5, but including 3 and 5. So that would be probability of our variable being greater to or equal than 3 and less than or equal to 5. And that would be equal to 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.15, which would be 0.45.